You must suffer to be great. There's no shortcut, no magic trick, no easy button you're going to hit that makes you strong, sharp, and unbreakable. Greatness doesn't come from comfort. It doesn't come from sleeping in, skipping workouts, or quitting every time something feels heavy. It comes from walking straight into hell when everyone else is running away like scared little pussies. You want the truth? Most people are weak as hell because they avoid the very thing that would make them strong: pain. They keep living soft lives, chasing comfort, thinking they're gonna magically get somewhere without putting themselves through the grinder. That's why their dreams die before they even start. Suffering isn't a punishment. It's the forge, the fire that burns away the weakness, the laziness, the excuses, until there's nothing left but steel. And if you're not willing to go through that fire, you'll never be great. You'll stay exactly where you are, wishing for a life you'll never have, blaming everyone but yourself. Like the damn video, comment what you're gonna do starting today to change, and subscribe. See, here's the part most people don't understand. You don't accidentally become great. You don't trip into it. You build it brick by brick through years of work nobody sees, nobody claps for, nobody believes in. You think Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan because he felt like practicing every day? Hell no. You think Navy SEALs become Navy SEALs by only showing up when they're motivated? Not a damn chance. They suffer on purpose. They seek it out because they understand something most people never will. Every ounce of pain you embrace today is a weapon you get to carry tomorrow. That's why when I was out there running 100 miles, my legs shredded, feet bleeding through my shoes, I didn't quit. I told myself, this is where the real me is born. Because when you're suffering, you meet the part of yourself you've never seen, the part that doesn't give a damn about comfort, the part that refuses to break. And once you meet that person, you'll never want to go back. Stop waiting for the conditions to be perfect. Stop waiting for someone to hold your hand, pat your back, and tell you, it's okay. It's not supposed to be okay. It's supposed to hurt. That's the point. You think your body gets stronger without lifting heavy weight? Number, you tear the muscle so it can grow back stronger. Same with your mind. You put your mind through the grind. You force yourself to keep going when every cell in your body is screaming at you to quit. That's when the transformation happens. But most of you avoid that. You hide. You choose the easy road every time. And then you wonder why you're still broke, still out of shape, still unhappy, still stuck in the same damn cycle. Wake up. You're not gonna get anywhere being a lazy, excuse-making punk. You need to put yourself in situations that test you daily. Work out even when you're tired. Grind on your business even when it feels like nothing's working. Study your craft even when no one's watching. That's how you suffer your way to greatness. And you better understand this. You will be alone in this. People are gonna doubt you, laugh at you, call you crazy. Good, let them. Because while they're running their mouths, you'll be running your miles. While they're sitting on their ass watching Netflix, you'll be sweating, bleeding, and building a mind they can't break. Suffering isn't just about building muscle. It's about building the mental armor you need when life punches you in the damn face. And it will. Your business will fail. You'll lose money. People will betray you. Your body will give out on you. And in those moments, it won't be your comfort that saves you. It'll be the suffering you've been through. You'll know how to fight through it because you've done it 100 times before. You need to start visualizing the outcome before it's even here. See yourself crossing that finish line, making that money, building that body, living that life you say you want. But don't just see it. Feel the pain it's gonna take to get there. Feel the early mornings, the sweat, the exhaustion, the failures, the rejection. If you can see all that and still move toward it, you're on your way to greatness. Because most people see that and they run the other way. They say, that's too hard. Yeah, no shit. That's why most people stay average their whole damn life. Meditation saved my mind, but it wasn't some soft, easy, sit on a cushion and breathe kind of thing. I sit there for 2 hours every night, not to relax, but to face the truth, to look at all my weaknesses, my fears, my failures, and call them out, to strip myself down to nothing and rebuild my mind from the ground up. Meditation is my way of suffering in stillness, because if you can sit in your own head without running from it, you can handle anything the world throws at you. And that's the key. You can't just suffer in the gym or in your business. You got to suffer in your mind. You got to do the mental work. That's what separates the beast from the weak little sheep out there. You must stop protecting yourself from pain. The more you try to avoid it, the weaker you get. Pain is the ticket. Pain is the path. Without it, you're nothing. Every time you choose comfort over discomfort, you're telling yourself, I'm okay being average. I'm okay never seeing my potential. And that's pathetic. The great ones, they flip that switch. They say, I will suffer now so I can live free later. They understand the grind is never over. There's no finish line. Even when you hit a goal, you set a new one. You keep going. Because if you stop, you slide back into weakness. And weakness is a disease. It spreads fast. You got to kill it before it kills you. You've been told your whole damn life to avoid pain, to chase comfort, to find balance. Let me tell you something. The people who push that bullshit are the ones who never tasted greatness. They live in the shallow end of life because the deep end is too damn cold for them. They're afraid of drowning. So they stand on the shore and clap for other people while secretly hoping those people fail. That's what happens when you live soft. And here's the kicker. If you listen to them, you become them. Stop asking life to go easy on you. The storm is coming whether you like it or not. You think you can hide from suffering? It'll find you in your bed, in your job, in your so-called safe little world. But if you go looking for it, if you embrace it, if you make suffering your damn training partner, suddenly you're in control. You tell the storm when to come. You decide how hard it hits. That's what separates the great from the average. The great know suffering isn't the enemy. It's the fuel. You want to build a body? You better be ready for the mornings when your legs feel like concrete and you still get up and run. You want to build a business? You better be ready for the days when the money isn't coming in and you work anyway, like your life depends on it. You want a strong mind? You better be ready to sit alone in silence for hours, facing every ugly truth about yourself without looking away. That's why I meditate for 2 hours a night. Not because it's comfortable, hell no, because it's war in there and I've got to train my mind to walk into battle without flinching. Most people quit before they even start because they think the pain they feel is a sign they're doing something wrong. It's not. It's the sign you're doing something right. Pain means you're breaking the old you down. And you have to break that lazy, weak, soft, excuse-making, punk version of yourself into dust before you can build something worth a damn. You can't be great and be comfortable at the same time. You can't sit on the couch watching TV all night and expect to dominate your life. You can't keep playing the victim and think success is going to knock on your door. I'm telling you this because I lived it. I was that fat, lazy nobody with every excuse in the book. I hated the cold. I hated the heat. I hated running. I hated push-ups. I hated anything that made me face the truth that I was weak. But one day, I decided I hated being weak more than I hated the suffering. And that's the day my life started to change. When you suffer, you gain access to a part of yourself no one else gets to see. That part that doesn't give a damn how tired you are, how sore you are, how scared you are. It just keeps going. It's the dog inside you. Most people never meet their dog because they never go deep enough into the fight. They tap out the second life puts them in a chokehold. They'd rather cry about how unfair it is than claw their way out. Don't be that person. Make suffering your home address. You have to visualize the outcome before it arrives. I see myself at the finish line before I take the first step. I see the book written before I type the first word. I see the money in the bank before I make the first sale. That vision is what keeps me moving when everything in my body is screaming at me to stop. And trust me, it will scream. It'll tell you to rest, to quit, to take the easy road. That's when you tell it to shut the hell up and keep moving. And don't think suffering is only physical. The mental grind is worse. There are nights I sit in that meditation room and my mind tries to escape. It throws every distraction it can at me. Memories, doubts, fears. And I sit there and watch them pass like clouds. That's how you master your mind. You make it sit in the discomfort until it stops fighting you. When you can control your mind like that, the body has no choice but to follow. But here's the truth you don't want to hear. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to do the push-ups for you, make the calls for you, or stay up grinding for you. It's on you. And if you don't have the guts to suffer for it, you don't deserve it. I don't care how big your dreams are. If you're not willing to bleed for them, they're just fantasies. So the next time you feel like quitting, remember this. Suffering is not a punishment. It's a privilege. It's the universe testing you to see if you're worthy of what you say you want. And most people fail the test because they think it's unfair. But you're gonna pass it because you're not like them. You're gonna embrace it, chew it up, and spit it out with a smile. If you made it this far, you got two choices. You can hear these words, nod your head, and go back to living the same weak-ass life you've always lived. Or you can decide right now that you're done running from the pain, that from this day forward, you will chase it. You will seek it out. You will use it to forge yourself into something unstoppable. And if you need a blueprint for exactly how to do it, how to turn your suffering into strength and your weakness into dominance, go get the book, Can't Hurt Me. Buy it while it's still on sale through the description of this video. This isn't some forever sale. It's a flash today and inventory is running low. Get yours today before it's gone. That book will show you exactly how I took my life from soft and hopeless to hard and unstoppable. But you've got to act now. Now get the hell up. Go put yourself in the fire and stay there until the flames become your friend.